All you gotta do is hush, you ain't gotta say much when you make that right connection. If you wanna double up, keep the money in the tub, I can put you in the right direction. I can never get enough, all I got is us, I speak the true confession. Everything goes smooth cause I stay on the move and make them right connections. All you gotta do is hush, you ain't gotta say much when you make them right connections. If you wanna double up, keep the money in the tub, I can put you in the right direction. I can never get enough, all I got is us, I speak the true confession. Everything goes smooth cause I stay on the move and make them right connections. All you gotta do is hush, you ain't gotta say much when you make them right connections. I don't know what it is, man. I just vibe every time I hear that. Y'all know what it is, man. We are here, and y'all know when y'all see Miss Cari baby next to me, we are here to make these coaches connect. What's going on with you, Cari?
What is going on in the kitchen? I love it. I love it.
What's going on with you, man? How you doing? What? Yeah, okay, talk to me. Talk to me, man.
I always bring up the weather, right?
Right.
Always.
Right.
So now, our lovely province is under a weather, problem warning.
Okay. What's going on?
We've had rain. We've had rain for the past couple days. And in our city before, we've had flooding.
Okay.
So now they're saying, okay, be prepared for some flooding going on in the city and things like that. So it actually has been raining pretty much for the past couple days.
Non-stop, or is it off and on?
Like off and on.
Okay.
But it's still it's been cloudy the entire city, and then it's just then it's really clear for a second, and then it's rain again.
Okay. So it's a lot of dreary days. You know what I'm saying? What they say. Dreary. I like the rainy weather though. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. It's a love-hate relationship. It is.
Explain.
Okay. So, when it's cool outside and dreary and whatever, and it just makes you want to stay in and put a good movie on and cuddle up on the couch and just that's good.
That's a vibe. 100%.
Yeah, it's a vibe. It is a vibe.
It's a vibe.
But it's more like an evening vibe.
Okay.
And then during the day, it's it's gloomy and it's you can't really go anywhere. You don't want to go anywhere because it's so wet and it's cold and
That's
wet.
What she said.
Never know.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying.
It's just wet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And see, that's why,
Wait. Don't think that thought. It's gloomy and it's you don't want to go anywhere and it makes you gloomy.
Right,
and it kind of it doesn't motivate you or this or that. But okay, then one other quickly good point is that it does make you kind of want to stay in and spend the day doing nothing, I guess. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Love hate. What about you?
Look, for me, what's going on with London, Paris, man? Shouts out to the queen in the building. We appreciate the love. We appreciate you so much. What's going on with you, Miss LP? Album coming real soon, man. Y'all better get familiar, man. She's a beast. She raps, she sings, she models, she do it all, man. Shouts out to London, Paris, man. Hey, Music Group in the building. We're going to spin a block, man. We're going to have London on here once her project get done. We're going to have her through it. She's going to make her round, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to London, Paris.
I kind of see little things popping up on social media, and I'm
she working.
Okay, girl.
She working. Shouts out to London, Paris.
You come on when it's a rainy, gloomy day, okay, London?
Because she gonna turn it all the way up. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
She gonna make it lit. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? But for me, when we talk about the rainy weather, I like it because it kind of slows things down. You know what I'm saying? And you get to chill, you get to relax. You know what I'm saying? And it's great sleeping weather. You know what I'm saying? I love sleeping when it's raining. You know what I'm saying? That's the best sleep ever. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't want to get out of bed this morning. It was so bad. And I had a whole gym set up, and I was every Tuesday My sponsor and I go to the gym. That's our, and then we, you know, work on projects or whatever. It's like the whole sponsor date, right?
Yeah.
This morning, he's like, I'm on my way. And I'm like, I don't want to get out of bed.
Hey, but you had to though. But see, that's what's so dope about the weather. You know what I'm saying? Because like I know a lot of people that don't like, you know what I'm saying, the rainy weather. But I know some people that do. But I'm more on the I like the rainy weather, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not bad because like the sun, it be too hot. Like it gets to a point where it's just too hot. Like we've been having a heat advisory, you know what I'm saying, in the city. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been like 95, 100 degrees. Like it's the index 100 degrees, you know what I'm saying, especially down towards southern Illinois, man. Like it's been extremely hot. You feel what I'm saying? So having a little rain never hurt nobody. You know what I'm talking about?
Here we are putting our heaters on in their house because it's cool.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Different cultures. That's how it goes. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, London, what did she say? Thank you, King. I appreciate the love. Yes, stay tuned. Head Event Music Group is up next. That's a fact. Shout out to you, King, the manager, for being here through this process. Hey, thank you. Hey.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You love that energy, man.
I love you too, London. Yeah, we'll have to have her on. Yeah.
We definitely gonna have, because she got a dope story. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like from her whole journey. You know what I'm saying? From being from the DR, Dominican Republic, coming over to the States. You know what I'm saying, learning English, getting better at English, and developing to the point where she's at right now. It's an amazing story, man. So shouts out to LP. We're going to have her in the building. And I'm going to let her tell her whole story, man. And when we talk about dope music, man, rapping, singing, the whole shebang. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely going to have a dope conversation. We're going to make the coaches connect with London Paris like we doing today. You know what I'm saying? And we got us a dope guest, you know what I'm saying? He coming through. He gonna tell us his whole story, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna go ahead and bring him on in, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna waste no time. We gonna go and bring him in so he can tell his story, and you know we gonna make it a whole movement, you know what I'm saying? We got the one, we got the only, we got VEEZ Riddles in the building. What's going on with your player partner?
What's going on, man? How y'all
See if
doing?
we can get him in here.
Man, 2 feet in the heartbeat, man. Look, I like your consistency and your persistence, man. You kept it going and you got things together. You feel?
Yeah, appreciate it, man. You know, had to make it happen. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
a fact. Looking real crispy over there. You know what I'm talking about?
You know, just chilling, you know.
Is it raining or is it hot where you are?
It was a hot day today. It was like probably about like 82 maybe. It was hot out. It's normally always cold here, so we take advantage when we can get it. You know?
How the city treat you? What's going on in the city, man?
Right now, see, I had a show this past weekend at the Underground Music Cafe. It was a Champagne Poetry Bash. It was pretty cool. That was fun. This upcoming weekend, we got this. I think it's this weekend, the Juneteenth, all family festival. So I'll be performing there. And some other artists I know will be performing there as well. I got a new video we'll be dropping probably this week or next week. Just got to get the promotion right and everything. So that's really what's going on right now.
Hey, you working, man. You know what I'm saying? And for those who might not know who you are, you know what I'm saying? Won't you let the audience, everybody that's in tune, know who you are, where you from, and tell them, give them a little bit more about, you know, what you bring to the culture.
I'm VEEZ Riddles, the artist VEEZ Riddles from Minnesota, East St. Paul. That's where I was born and raised, you know what I'm saying? So, let's see. Ascended Master Group. We get into Ascended Master Group, AMG. That's my brand that's on this side that I represent and wear. What I bring to the table is conscious trap music. You know, it's a compilation of a little bit of this and that. It's based out of meditation, manifestation, and veganism. You know, so really putting your mind where it needs to be and aligning yourself and getting on the right frequency and just doing what you need to do, manifesting your reality, speaking things into existence. So, I bring street style with consistency, energy, and a lot of knowledge to my music. So it's very fun. It's very good to listen to. It's just breath of fresh air every time. I put a lot of work and a lot of energy into my music. Make sure every time I'm putting something out or writing something down, putting it to the pad that it's true, it's 100% what it's supposed to be. That way, the effects can hit the people the way it's supposed to. Raise y'all's frequency as well. So, that's a little bit about me. The name in itself, and even the name VEEZ Riddles. Always been a fan of just riddles and whatnot.
Yeah.
Even Batman the Riddler and all that.
Yeah.
So, it really helped me to find myself just playing with words, having a way with words and whatnot.
A wordsmith.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And, you know what, VEEZ? I like your energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you coming from a standpoint of being a student of the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And I like
yes,
that. So can you kind of talk about how important that is to be authentic and true when we talk about the pen and the pad and create dope music?
Man, I say it's the most important part to finding your lane and carving the way you're trying to go, stepping on your path and making the right footsteps to leave the right footprints. You always want to bring your best forth and stay focused and locked in with your creative ability, and always just challenging yourself to really put what you're trying to transfer from your thoughts into the words and into a visual, the painting a visual with your words. So when it comes to music and me just doing music and trying to stay authentic and putting the best foot forward and just making sure I leave a good impression on people and whatnot, and make them want to listen to more. It's just trying to be as creative as possible while being 100% with music, and telling my stories and what I've been through, what I'm going through, what I'm doing, or what I like, whatever is enticing at the moment to make a song about. But it's always got to be 100% real.
Man, shouts out to the culture game, man. They said high frequency music. I like the sound of that. It sounds like a mixtape to me. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely does. It sounds like a project.
Look, hey, just give me my points. That's it. You know what I'm saying? just give us our points. Sure. You know what I'm talking about?
So we gonna get you the credits. You get the credits.
That's my man. You know what I'm saying? But shouts out to the culture game. They brought up the point of you speaking of high frequency music. Can you kind of elaborate on that and what you mean by high frequency music for those who might not fully understand what you mean, bro?
Yeah.
High frequency music. So high frequency music is, so I took a year off music to restructure my music and get the sound right and make sure I'm getting the correct downloads, to my vessel to bring forth to the people, because you are master of ceremonies, you're MC, so you are speaking sermons, you are putting something out there, so you want to make sure that it's on that, it's aligned, and that it's on that frequency where it touches the body. It's a vibration that goes through to where they can't help but, I want to rewind this, or I want to hear it again, or rewind this part right here, because what he just said, I never heard nothing like that, and just really seeking through meditation and using the frequency sound waves during meditation, and saying what you want and thinking what you want, but also believing that you can have it and that it will happen. So that's really the basis of high frequency music. High frequency music is really a vibration. It's really vibrating and aligning, and it's manifesting and making things happen right in front of you.
Yeah, I like that, man. Talk your shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
That's incredible. Do you find with high frequency music, is it more of like a faster beat, or just kind of like what you feel in the moment, and then maybe the difference between a low frequency as well, so that the audience can kind of see how that plays into your music as well?
You could say that. You could say that. It's more of controlling the energy and in the room or through the ears and bringing them to your level. So a lot of times I be around rappers and whatnot, and for me, I'm very humble, so I don't go around fronting and telling people I'm better than you or my music's this and that. Usually, they'll hear it or listen to it and come and ask questions and want to know how are you making your music sound like this, or what are you doing that's allowing you to say the message that you're saying and put it out the way you're putting it out. And then that's when you give them the sauce and you let them know, don't just put out anything. Put out what you feel. Put out what hits the body. Put out what you think will resonate with the people, not just what you hear that's popular right now that everyone's rocking with. You can create the wave, the vibe. You control the energy. Everything's energy based. So.
Yeah, that's good. Because it's true. Oftentimes, I don't like to listen to like the same beats, the same music over and over again. Like you can have 10 different artists, all their stuff is out on the radio, and it's all basically the same. Mm-hmm. And so for me, it's like, well, I'll hear it once and that's great. And then maybe I'll go back to it a second time. But generally, I'll be like, nah, I just heard this. I heard this. I heard that. And then to hear like something on the radio versus something live in a show as well, you can totally feel the vibes of everybody else around you when you're out. Whereas when you're vibing in your car, maybe the car next to you is hearing the same song, maybe not, but generally not. Yeah. So, if you're listening to a high vibe frequency song, you pull up next to a car and your windows are down, you're jamming out.
Yeah.
They're going to catch on to that too. Yeah. And that's like the best feeling. And that's almost like your whole crowd right there, right? Facts. So I love that. I love like bringing in that high energy, bringing in the big frequency. Like, yeah, like let's do this because
most definitely.
Like someone says here, Leslie, enough low vibration out here. And it's true. Like how many times do we hear this song over and over and over again? And it's like, well, that's great. But let's switch it up a little bit. Have
switch it up. Do something different.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I love. I love like sometimes it's like a club vibe or sometimes it's like an island vibe, all those types of things. So going to different vibes, would you say you have one type of genre or do you play around with a few different ones?
I play around a little bit. I say because the longer you do music, the more inspired you become and want to explore your music abilities and see what you can do, what's for you, what doesn't work and whatnot. So I explore. I play around with not nowadays versus earlier years. I play around with the singing a little bit more, and you know what I'm saying, and mix the rapping in a little bit. And, my mom always used to tell me, "Hey, you should sing some." So she's always said you got a good voice. So I'm like, I could do it a little bit, mess around. Now that I feel like I won't say, well, I will say a pro or a veteran or whatnot. I feel like I could play around more with the elements and get more creative and even make songs that like people are scared. People who rap and they normal genres rap, they're scared to step out and make other kind of music, like inspirational music or just or make jingles or a theme song for a TV show or something like that. Like I'm open to doing all that, which are things that are actually on the table to come and play. So
nice.
That's dope. That's super dope, man. Yeah. I love that energy, bro. You know what I mean? Because we got so many different people out here that gives that low vibration, that low energy. You know what I'm saying? And they're making a lot of money. But me as a lover of hip hop, lover of the culture, lover of the process of making music, it kind of waters the game down. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope to hear somebody like you who really is a student of the game and really trying to perfect this craft to become a legend out here in these streets. You know
I appreciate it. I appreciate that, bro.
And you, man, come on, man. You gonna get your flowers today. You know what I'm saying? That's what we here to do. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like that's just real, bro. You spoke about the fact that you rap and sing. You know what I mean? And me as a person who kind of dabble in the rapping and the singing thing as well. You know what I mean? It's hard to find your sound and your style when you're trying to combine the too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not easy. You know what I'm saying?
It's not easy.
Come on, man. You got to know, create your style and your sound. You know what I'm saying? So can you kind of talk about the process of you being more comfortable to create the sound with the singing and the rapping, and talk about your journey creating those sound when it comes to that?
Yeah. So to be honest, I always thought about messing around with it like earlier years. I started rapping in 2009 and whatnot. So, around then, some of the biggest music coming out was Kanye and Drake. So they was already doing those elements, and I was just rapping. But I always knew I could sing. Like, I used to sing in choir and stuff when I was a kid and whatnot, a teenager a little bit. Played drums and all that stuff.
Okay.
So
Played
the saxophone.
Singing.
He's just right in there, like.
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Nothing holds him back, folks.
So just knowing that I had that bass line somewhere still, I decided later on I could try to pull it out and see what it's about. And the inspiration of hearing Drake and do it and whatnot, it definitely brought that forth later for me. And a lot of other artists, or even like T-Pain and Lil Wayne, the elements they were messing with, Kanye, Travis Scott's, the Kid Cudis, all the people that birthed from the sound of that, the nature of that sound. So I'm like, okay, I can find mine, and I don't use auto-tune.
Yeah.
So,
good.
And when we got Canada in a building, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to Canada. Shout out to Canada.
Represent.
You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Drake, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know the vibes, man.
Yeah.
Shouts out to everybody that's watching, you know what I'm saying? We global out here in these streets, you know what I'm talking about? That's dope, man. So when you have those great inspirations, when we talk about your sound and how you created it, if somebody who hadn't heard your music, you know what I'm saying, and they was to ask you to describe the music that you create with just words.
And not high frequency. You can't use high frequency.
Oh, high frequency. You know what I'm saying? How would you describe the music so they can get a full picture without hearing it of your music?
So what I mostly hear, this is what I've always hear.
Okay.
Jadakiss.
All right.
Nipsey.
Oh.
Okay. So that's a mean blend. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
We even get so Jadakiss, Nipsey, J. Cole, Kendrick.
Oh, okay.
Them the comparisons I get.
Yeah, that's dope.
Like as far as like the inspirational aspect and just the sound, how it has its own sound, and I could switch the flow up. Like I got a lot of different styles, so yeah.
That's important. Yeah, you have to have different styles, different genres, and just mix up. Even if you are mostly hip hop or rap, even bringing in just a different beat to it, different tempo, different, like you said, even the frequency being different, to be able to stand out differently to a crowd. Being an artist, I was kind of, you sent in your bio and I read that up a little bit. You were with somebody else before you became a solo artist. Do you want to expand a little bit about how you became a solo artist?
Yeah. So what happened was, I was in a group. 2009. I went to this party, and it was like a basement party, and it was some guys down there freestyling and whatnot. And every time I hear anyone freestyling, I'm coming. So I came in, I started spitting and whatnot, and after we were done, the guys wanted to exchange numbers and whatnot. I didn't know that they were brothers. And the next day they called me and said they wanted to form a group, and they had been doing music, and that some girl was with them that was at the party, heard me rapping, wanted to meet me. So I linked up with them, we hung out, and we rapped for like a whole day, just freestyling to all types of beats and telling each other how much we admired each other's style and whatnot. And then they just came forth like, let's form a group. Like, let's really do it and see what we can do. And it worked. We was together for about 3 months before things started like taking off. So 3 months we had like three, 4 songs. And then we got hit up by Kizo Kane. He was one of Kanye West's executive producers. We was talking on MySpace at the time. And
wow.
Was that Wow Kanye West or Wow MySpace?
Hey, look,
MySpace, I already know.
MySpace. Shouts out to MySpace. If you know, you
Yes,
know.
MySpace put us
I've
on the
never.
map. Yeah. It was MySpace that put us on the map. It was MySpace.
Talk about it. Legendary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We had a co-manager of the group at the time. His name was DJ Sounds, and he was really navigating a lot of the conversations going on at the time with Kizo Kane. So he had also got us on out here is a radio station called KDWB. There was no local acts ever on there at the time. We did a show with them and got our song on the radio, and that got back to Kizo. So they wanted us to come out to Atlanta to meet with 3G's Entertainment, which was under Kanye West label, Good Music, and meet with a few of the other artists that were on the label at the time. So we got the chance to go to a studio where Riley Doe, GLC, Big Sean, a few other people were. And at the time, Big Sean was new. But, basically on the way back from Atlanta, the co-manager, he made some calls to some radio stations, letting them know that we were a new group. We had just left from Atlanta meeting with Good Music, that we had just took a verbal agreement to do artist development. We was come back to Minnesota to do a show and then go back out there and do official contracts and go through all the stuff and whatnot. And by the time we got back to Minnesota, Kizo Kane had called me directly and said that they had to drop us. So that was the end of the group, kind of. Afterwards, me and one of the group members stuck together because it was too big of a fallout after that. And we made a good run. We did some good things with the name. We were still New Era Swag. We got a lot of great opportunities that a lot of people weren't fortunate enough to get at the time. So it definitely was a blessing. But about 2012, it took a turn, and that's when I went solo. Man, it was just for the better. Things in the group wasn't working out. We were achieving local fame and starting to be known in other places. And at the time, for my group member, mentally, I just think it was too much because it was causing friction between the two of us, and it wasn't allowing the plan to come to fruition the way that it was and the way we wanted it to. So 2012 is when I started my career, my solo career. And
man, it's hard to keep a group together.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's
real
hard. You would think it's easy. I've always admired groups like the Temptations, New Edition. I always loved. Like, man, I thought that was like the dopest thing ever to be in a group and we dance and we sing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always, even if it's hip hop, you know what I'm saying? I always thought that was dope because you always got your brothers with you and y'all rock out and take on the world. But when you get into the game, man, and you around, it just never seems to work out, man. You always end up having to string go out on your own. You know what I'm saying? So let's just kind of talk about that. What did you learn in that process, transitioning from a group and going out on your own, that you could give to somebody that's possibly in the same situation that you were?
So what was the hardest thing? Lately, I've finally been patting myself on the back for it after all these years.
Yeah.
Because I was around before streams and before like Instagram and all that stuff. So to make the transfer over and be an independent artist was like, it was a big deal for me, but it was hard. It wasn't easy. It's very hard because, versus a group, it was three heads bouncing ideas off each other to do things, and we all had different connections that each other need that we could share with each other to make things happen for the group. Versus when you go solo, you don't have all those same connections because not all those same connections through those people rock with you the same way. So you got to start over. You got to find, like, as a group, we didn't have any videos, and at the time, you didn't need necessarily a video to be looked at in the industry. So that was something that wasn't necessary. But by the time I'm going solo, that's a problem. So I need videos. I need singles. I need a EP or a mixtape, which I just went on a heavy mixtape run. You need a manager if you don't know nothing about the game at all. You need help. You need public relations. You need a gang of things. You need graphic design. You need a team. And I didn't have that at first, but the name New Era Swag and the name. So when I was in the group New Era Swag, I was VEEZ. But when I went solo, I became VEEZ RIDDLEZ. What helped create a buzz for that was I would just go everywhere freestyling. Like everybody that knew the group still knew me. So when I go out, they'll be like, yo, VEEZ RIDDLEZ in the building on the mic or whatever. You know, they'll want me to spit a verse or something. And I ended up getting a manager really now he's an investor, but a manager from the group at the time. His name Eric Ross. But we'll go anywhere and he'll just be like, yo, VEEZ, we'll kick a verse for this person. He done been talking to them. I don't know who they are. And I'll just get to spitting. The next thing I know, I got a new fan. So we did that for a long time. And then it worked. You know, we started getting the videos, started getting the mixtapes out, started getting the bigger shows. Even dropped a single with Shaquille O'Neal on his radio station. Like this, you start to be able to do things, develop as long as you staying consistent and persistent. You know, things will happen. So that's really, yeah. That's the story of transferring over. It's hard, but you can do it though. You can do it. You just gotta want it.
Yeah. Shouts out to the culture gang. They say a lot of times you gotta fly solo to really soar. You know what I'm saying? And that's a true statement. You know what I'm saying? Some situations it may work out, but then you know, you gotta spread your wings and fly, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope, man. Shout out to the culture gang again. Before you say, let me ask this, Cari. Do you still freestyle? So they want to know. And
I do.
Okay.
I do. These days I don't freestyle as much, but I do, and I do and don't. It depends. Like it depends. Like I might write down something in 4 minutes and record it, like just to not lose the thoughts, because I have so many thoughts that happen when it comes to rapping. So like I could freestyle a verse, I could write a verse, but I could write a verse fast so I don't forget nothing I freestyle. I like to save a lot of my stuff now because you know I'm getting older, and sometimes I'll be freestyling and say some really crazy stuff, and the homies will be like, bro, pull out your pad and write that down real quick, or pull out the recorder and say that over. I'll be like, I don't remember what I said.
I don't even remember.
It never fails. It never, ever fails. That shit happens all the time, and you're like, this was the greatest thing ever. Did anyone record it? Did anyone whatever? And it's like, usually that time, no one recorded a thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like,
how?
It's really, like, so this thing is about to come out at the end of the summer. It's called Freestyle Friday on Thursdays. So they had Freestyle Friday on Thursdays, and I was a special guest one of the Thursdays, and I went crazy. So that'll be coming out at the end of the summer. I freestyled on like 5 different beats.
Wow.
Going back and forth with a couple of artists, but I really was, once I started gaining momentum, I just was going crazy. So
knocking their heads off, huh?
Yeah.
Don't let anyone stop you.
Most definitely. I even battle rapped. You know, I done played around with that. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to like rapping, I really like that.
Shouts out to the culture gang. They say you need to record all your freestyles.
Shout out culture gang. We recording all the freestyles from now on. It's some on my Instagram page too from when I went to Atlanta. My first show in Atlanta, I freestyled on the stage and set the club off. So
Nice.
Yeah, shout out culture gang. We're gonna record every freestyle now.
You heard it right here, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Vicious 999 always in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? You say, man, record it all. You know what I'm saying? Just when you get the rapping, just hit record. You know what I'm saying?
Just hit record. We just go hit record there. That's what we're doing there.
You can always clear out delete. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's true. Make sure like all your fans have their phones out every time you're on stage or whatever. And then after your shows, you can be like, if you were at my show, please send any audio recordings to me.
Send everything. Tag me in everything.
Tag me in everything. And then, then the greatest thing is you can like take everyone's footage and mash it up and make like some really super dope video out of it and just be like, this is, like the whole audience type of, you know, their POV and do like a whole thing on that, like a whole video. That would be dope.
That would be dope. That would be real dope.
Yeah.
You gave me an idea. Gotta give you some credit for that too.
Hey, he giving out credit today. You know
I
what
give
I'm
out
talking
credit. I give out credit and all of that. I don't. Yeah, we're gonna keep it going.
I get crazy ideas sometimes. Just ask Big Wall.
Yeah.
Like even our shower studios one night, we came up with like, I know we always want to have our guests come back, and you will have to come back too to perform just like a few songs, like a set
for sure.
On the show. But yeah, I was like, oh, you know how like you sing in the shower? I said we need to have something called the Shower Studios.
And now that has become our concert series where we have artists who we interview, they come back and we just do like a set for our audience and let them perform their music. And it's been going great. I think our last one did like 300,000 views.
No, that was the one that hit almost 500,000.
Excuse me. Half a million, you know what I'm saying? Half a million.
That's lit.
Yeah, that's the type of time we on. So you're gonna have to spin a block, man, and come through.
Oh yeah,
and let the people in. You know what I'm talking about?
Most definitely, man. We got most definitely got to do that. I got some new flames about to come out too. So
talk about the mixtape and talk about other projects coming up so that we all kind of know what to look forward to.
So I got a lot of mixtapes out. If you go to Google or type my name in, I got a lot of videos too. But my first mixtape was Make Believe 1. That's out there on some different platforms. And Make Believe 2, Complex Mind, Ascended Master 1, Ascended Master 2. I do have a compilation mixtape out right now with some of my artists called Ascended Master Volume 1. I have like 7 projects out actually. I got a R&B vibes project out too I think it's called For the Love or something like that. I gotta look into it, but I'm working on I went back and I'm working on Make Believe 3. So that's gonna be major. So, and then after that I'm gonna do Ascended Master Part 3, and then I'm gonna do an album. So I just want to keep serving mixtape game right now, drop singles and build up for that album because I got a lot to talk about, a lot to say, and I'm learning more every day. So it's just adding more to the tool belt and getting ready for more elevation and new levels.
Yeah. What are some of the artists that you've collaborated with, and who's been kind of like your favorite ones?
My favorite artists I've collaborated with are my label mate, Free God Savvy, G Dusky, Big Dusky. My artist King Swank. I don't collab with a whole lot of people. I'll be on some stuff like Key Glock. I like to really give a lot of me. But I do got some stuff coming. Well, there's a song that's not out, waiting for a verse to be added to it with my artist King Swank, Maydog, and Trap Reek. It's called Spice. We're actually waiting for Maydog's verse. And I did do a project with an artist that I no longer work with that I liked a lot. I liked his work ethic. And it was called The Purge. I took it offline. There was many reasons why, but there's some songs still up that could be accessed by people.
Hey, look, it sounds like the music business part got into that little situation, man. It's a whole lot, man. It's a whole lot of things that goes on. You know what I'm saying? Get to business. You know, sometimes you gotta separate the friends. And
facts. Just to say something, that'd be a lot of the problem in the music game. So I always tell people, business, don't mix business and pleasure, and you gotta respect. If it's your friend, you gotta respect the business aspect of them too, because they don't just wear your friend hat; they got the business hat. They a boss.
100%.
So you gotta respect that. And too many times the line just get crossed and pushed, and be like, okay, well, you know, it's just being business oriented and having that type of mindset. A lot of people lose it. I try to stay grounded to reality and keep that at the forefront with dealing with folks, you know. So it is what it is.
It is, man. Shouts out to the Culture Gang. Vicious 999 say, can we find you on Apple Music or Amazon Music? Look, they trying to tap in. They trying to go see where you at now. You feel me?
There's actually 2 singles out right now on there. There's a song called Sun God Ascended Master, and then there's a song called Innocence. One's rapping and one's R&B vibes. And then I got some more singles, and I'm probably gonna drop 2 mixtapes this summer. But I got some more singles and stuff that's gonna come out on Apple and Spotify and all the platforms and stuff. I'm making my own cover art for it and trying to figure out the dates for the videos, because I want everything that I do have to have videos with. Like even all my old stuff, I'm going to start doing videos for all my old stuff too. So I just want to give everything that the Ascended Master has to give.
Look, you working. Shouts out to the Culture Gang. Make those friends sign contracts if they don't want to do business. That's a fact.
Talk
That's
that
a
talk,
fact.
man.
Talk about it.
Talk.
You know what I'm talking about? Hey,
wait. I'm your friend. I don't need to sign a contract.
No. See, that's where you go wrong at. That's what? We don't need no contract. You my man. I got you. Come on, man. We rock.
I've been finding out lately, like, this summer contracts are coming for a lot of
people.
Shouts
out to the contract gang.
Shout out to the contract gang, because you try to let contracts wait until big bags come, but you know, bag's a bag and a contract's a contract, and respect is respect. And
absolutely.
You can't let people play with you.
Respect is a huge thing in any aspect of our lives, whether it's music, friendship, relationships, businesses, everything.
Nice.
You know, if you can respect each other. Yeah. Because that's what happened with your group, and that's what's going to happen with. Oh, I don't want to sign a contract. I don't need to, you know.
But you got your label now, right, with your own artist and your own situation, right?
Fire.
Yep. Ascended Master Group, LLC.
Yep.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, they're doing their thing, man. They're doing their thing. I've been cutting artists over the last year. So even after this last project dropped, I've cut a few artists. But it's about like the focus and devotion of self. Yeah. So like I'll tell people right now, like even when I was being managed by Sierra Carter from Oh So Grand, that was the publicist and strategist at Universal Records at the time. She didn't give me no money while managing me. She should have charged me, but she didn't, because she liked my music. You know what I'm saying? She heard of me from an artist that she already had that wanted to make music with me. So then she just went ahead and was like, yo, bring VEEZ to me. And we went ahead and made everything work, and she started making things happen like this. I didn't pay her, she didn't pay me. But she seen my work ethic and how serious I was and how much I wanted it. I'm calling her every day. Morning, afternoon, night. I don't care if we ain't got nothing to talk about. You need to know I'm serious. You know what I'm saying? So artists be scared to be serious, like, or want a handout or want something given to them. No, I want to work. I want to work, because my work gonna put me in these rooms. My work's gonna bring me what I need, the money, whatever. But I'm not looking for a handout. And I never look at, like, you be too close to someone, you forget how important they are, what their name really holds. I don't do that to people. I've experienced that happen with me.
So I take people for granted.
Yeah.
100%. Faith without works is dead, bro. So we work. You know what I mean? So I understand what you're talking about, bro. You know what I mean? If you don't put the work in, you won't be in a position where God put you in that position for you to succeed. You won't be there because you didn't do your part. You know what I mean? You're not ready for it. You didn't do what you're supposed to do. So you're not in that position. So that's why you got to do your part. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I love the jewels you dropping, coming through the culture, dropping jewels all over the place. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, look, even like, just to say to any artist watching, when I dropped my first mixtape, I was broke. I had a cell phone that was on Wi-Fi. Let me talk real quick. Listen, y'all.
Talk about it.
My first mixtape dropped. I had to walk 2 blocks down the street to the junior high school to listen to my shit on going live, going off, going crazy, seeing social media going crazy that my project out, like look, being serious and putting your all into your craft can change your life. My first mixtape got me a new position living in, got me booked like crazy, and got me a new girlfriend. It creates a different drive. So look, just be serious about what you're doing, and everything can change. Like even before that mixtape, like I took some time off music. Before that, I was working. Everything was perfectly fine, and then some things just happened. It's like, oh damn, I'm going through something. But you gotta go through it and grow. You gotta grow through it. So that's just a little
that's when you know. That's exactly it. You know when you're being pushed in the right direction, and you know when you're being stopped and pulled back. Yes. And it's like, okay, and you know, like every advance forward, it's always something amazing. It always brings good things, and all these doors open. You're like, wow. And then when you know it's a bad vibe or something's not working, it'll stop right in its tracks. Right. And it's like, this is great. Yeah. Just like your group. Obviously, it wasn't meant to be. It was a good thing. Like maybe it was just practice or whatever, but it got you to where you are today, right?
Absolutely. And I appreciate all of it. I appreciate them. I still talk to the other group members here and there every once in a blue moon. You know, even over the years, we've bumped heads and got back cool. It's brother shit. Like you know, like if you in a group with somebody, even when y'all break up and split up and go apart amongst the world, y'all family. You still family.
When you go through certain things together, it binds you in a way that won't nobody else understand. You know what I'm saying? And that's whatever you do. So I get it. You know what I mean? That's definitely something that prepares you to the next chapter of your life. You know what I mean? And I don't want to forget a question from the culture gang. Someone asked, have you ever battle rap? Ever engaged in a battle rap or did anything as far as the culture of battle rap?
Yeah, I kill.
Oh, talk your shit.
And I'm not writing no battle down. I'm just gonna get off. Like,
off the dome, huh?
My last battle was in California was in Venice Beach.
Nice.
Okay. Like 2017. It was just random. Some dude, he had some space blocked off with a big speaker and mic. And I was out there on tour.
That's great.
We had a night on one of the shows on the tour, and then the next day we all went to the beach. So we walking down the beach, dude rapping. I'm liking what he's saying. I walk up, I'm listening. There's no crowd there. I'm like, okay. Then he started rapping at me. So I'm like, he rapping at me? And I just step in, and then all these people came out of nowhere. It's like this large, huge crowd. They're like, y'all about to battle? I'm like, yeah. And gave him the business, and it was all over everyone's Instagrams and everywhere. It was
the rest is history, huh?
It was epic. I like when it comes to like a freestyle session or a battle, I've never lost a battle, and then like freestyle sessions, I'm always at the top at all the freestyles. I'm coming in at the top. Like
you might not remember them, but they're good.
Yeah, I might not remember nothing, but it was gonna be something.
now you know the culture of battle rap is glowed up more than ever. Like you can check a bag over there on the battle rap side. Now it's different. You know what I'm talking about?
That's true.
Man, why you ain't tapping in the battle rap, man? Going over there and battle surf or Charlie Clips, or you know what I'm talking about? Like going over there and dance with the boys, man. What you doing?
I'll be 100 with you. The only reason why not is because I respect what they doing.
Oh, come on, man.
I know I make real good music, and they real good battle rappers. Most battle rappers can never make the type of music I make.
I don't know. Look, it's different now. Battle rappers can make music now. They used to be the stigma.
Not the type of music I make, though.
Talk your shit.
And so for me to like, I could battle rap, but my devotion ain't where theirs is. You know, it's a sport.
I
respect. Like, it really take me going in to be like, okay, this next year I'm not about to be I'm not doing no shows and nothing. This straight battle rap. I'm about to get in that bag. I'm about to wear jogging suit every day with the. You know what I'm saying? We about to go crazy.
VEEZ with the hoodie, huh? VEEZ with the hoodie.
After your shows, like, you know, you get your encore, you can come back out and do a battle rap with some of the people in the audience.
Now, when I'm drunk after a show, I'll battle rap anybody. That's different, and usually that happens like that happened at a show. After, and so I was inside after performing, and some guy outside had some money and was like, "Yo, I'll battle rap anybody or whatever." And everyone's outside on the patio smoking. They're like, "You'll battle rap anybody?" Someone came inside and got me. They're like, "Come here." Someone was talking. I was like, "What?" That's what they say. And I came outside. They was like, "Here he is right here." And pointed at me. I'm like, "What is going on?" They're like, "He said he want to battle rap you." So I just started tearing his head apart.
Well, now look. Look, you done talk so much smoke. The culture gang has spoken. They say, now I want to hear VEEZ Riddles rap, freestyle, give them a topic. You know what I'm saying? They on your heels. They want to hear you, VEEZ. They want to hear you, man. I'm going to spit something right now, man. They want to hear you. You know what I'm saying? I give you a topic. Rap about the show. Say something about the show. Freestyle off the dome. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? What we doing? What we doing?
man. I'll give you a couple.
Yeah, all we need is a few bars. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Just spit something.
So what? Address the culture network.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the culture show. I'm in Minnesota where it usually snow, but it's hot today. I ain't have to put the coat on for show. We in here, they the host, and I'm the freestyler, the one that's gonna go wilder. They want to see how I come in when I'm outside, but she gonna let me in if the door open. I don't squander. Come and chill, have a seat. Where the tip at? Ain't coming out the pockets. I get the rib shack. They gotta get the sauce. I got the barbecue sauce all on his ribs if you want to play, but I ain't going that way today. We here for inspiration, trying to be steady, abrasive. I'm in here, but I'm never becoming complacent. That's a little bit.
Okay. All right. Talk your shit. That's what's up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Off the dome.
Yeah. Off the dome, it's a little, you know.
Yeah. I see what type of time you on.
Huh?
That's hard.
I see what type of time you on. You know what I'm saying? I see you. You know what I'm saying?
We probably should just battle rap him back.
Oh, look. See, now they want to hear you sing. The culture gang in the building. You got them going, bro. You got them going.
Culture gang, y'all go stream that new single "Innocence" on Apple. Okay. Y'all wilding right now.
You gotta relax. You know what I'm talking
about? Culture gang. They
owe you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's what type of time, man.
Your boy.
Yeah, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Tell us one of your most memorable performances. One of the performances that you remember where it just gave you chill bumps, where you was like, yeah, like, this is it. This is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be 100.
Yeah. Talk about
it. It was after I became a vegan. So 2017, I found the lifestyle of meditation and manifestation, and we're really plant-based alkaline. I'm even veering away from vegan. I'm about to go raw vegan. We're just eating no cooked food, everything just raw. But finding that lifestyle, it drove me to take some time off. So I took like 3 months off performing, recording. I was still writing, but I was really just meditating with the sun every day. And I was getting a different outlook and different vibes and different, just different downloads. And really, I say attributed to the ancestors. They were speaking to me, and God was entering into a way that has never been entered into my vessel, into my being, and empowered my abilities to come a different way. So after I felt like my being was charged to a full capacity, like Gohan or Goku, I hit up DJ Cam Jones, and he put me on one of his shows. And I came out, and when I got on the first song, well, I went to the studio and recorded this song that I wrote about a month before. It's called Sun God. And the way the song is, it just like captivated the whole room. Like, as soon as the beat came on, as soon as I took the stage, it was just different. It was the most powerful performance I ever had. And like, so at the end, when the song goes off, it's an applause. But after the applause, everybody was just staring at me. And then they clapped. And then I got on stage and everyone in the building like came and crowded around me, just asking questions and wanted to take pictures. And that's, I ain't gonna lie, that's really where I feel like finding that lifestyle has allowed me to resurface the way I wanted to musically and really control the aspects of where my energy should be pushed and put into to put forth the best presentation of myself. And that was after taking that break and doing that performance, that's when I got to see and know, like, okay, Ascended Master is who you are. That's in the music, this is where you belong, and this is what you'll be bringing forth. So that was 2017. Yeah, 2017.
That's dope. Well, I could tell that really meant something to you. You know what I'm saying? That was like a transitional moment for you in your career when we talk about hip hop, man. That's dope.
Yeah, man. It really,
that's dope.
Really changed a lot of things. So I definitely was happy about that. It's definitely an experience I'll always tell people when it comes to, you know, just finding yourself and having the best performance ever, a captivating performance. That was it. So I always try to meditate before my performances to feel that, because that energy is what I keep with me now whenever I'm performing.
Yeah,
that's dope, man.
Go ahead, Bigg. What was that?
Oh, no. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say how I think we really, really need to be thankful to God for just like He gives us this amazing talent, and we have to be like open to that and open to like He's put everyone around us for whatever reason, and just being allowed to let Him in just that much more, and being thankful for these moments, and being thankful for just that talent He gives us every day. Those vibes, and like you said, just that meditation of just allowing Him to talk to you and taking that and just being like, you know, doing it for Him and not just taking it in. Like a lot of artists just go up there and they perform and they fill their ego with it. Whereas if you're not out there really doing it just for your ego, not just for the money or just for the materialistic side of it, you see your talent. You see the gifts that God has given you. And you're using that and you're sharing it with the world. And to me, it's a beautiful thing. And I totally I love that. And more artists really need to see that and use it. And to me, that so much growth will happen because of that as well. And it's so beautiful. Like, thank you for sharing that with us.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you a lot. I appreciate both of y'all and gratitude on all of that. And what you just said it sums it all up. That's the truth and the facts about it all. It is very beautiful. It feels good to even be able to do it, you know, to realize something of that caliber with yourself. Like, the whole reason why I even work with artists. I don't charge them for management or artist development or nothing like that. I just, you know, it's all about, because I started music just because I love music. You know, even when we started the group, I'm like, y'all want to start a group with me?
Yeah.
Let's go. Hell yeah.
Let's work. Yeah.
Like Bigg Wall and I, let's do a show. Okay,
you know
let's go.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man.
It wasn't about money. And that's where a lot of artists lose themselves. They want the bag first with the music, but your music is not measuring out to what the bag.
It has to be a passion.
Yeah.
It has to be. You know what I mean?
Sense.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just quick fame. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be quick fame, and you'll have your, like you said, your few months, and that's it. You know? That's not what it's about. Yeah.
That's dope, man. We want to thank you for coming through, man, with us, giving your energy, telling us your story, man. We definitely gonna have to spin a block Have you come back? We talk about other topics as well. Have you come on to the Shower Studios? Let our audience hear the music because you got them one in the head now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
So
that's real good too. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna put a little concert together, our Shower Studio series, and put it up, and we're gonna put on a few songs for them right here. You know what I'm talking about? Right.
And now your freestyle was recorded too.
It's on there. It's on there because I showed them. I don't remember if I said what I said. I don't know. So most definitely.
We locked in, man. We definitely gonna have you back, man. Now before we let you get up out of here, you done already freestyle for us. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now let everybody know where they can find you at, all your social media, everything you got going, even some stuff you might have coming up in the future. Let our audience know everything about you, man. Talk your shit.
So if you're looking for me, you can find VEEZ Riddles everywhere. Really, your best bet is go to Google, type in VEEZ space RIDDLEZ, like you see on the screen. And whatever you see, dive right in. You can go to YouTube, do the same thing, Spotify, Apple, whatever your outlet is, Tidal, SoundCloud, thatpiff.com, Hop New Hip Hop, whatever it may be. You know, you can find something. And I will be in the future, starting now, getting into like commercials and movies and shows and stuff like that. So, you know, it's nice to be able to tell you guys these things. You know, looking forward to the future. This summer, I'm booked for a lot of big events. I got a show coming up with Mimi Foss from Love and Hip Hop, 3 event in Fargo, Minnesota. And then in August, I'll be performing with Chris Brown and Lil Baby out there in Dallas, Texas on the One and Ones tour, on their tour. And there's a lot of other things coming forth too. Shout out to Chris, the networking queen, and you know, just tap in with VEEZ Riddles, you know, as I make these new drops and make these new video drops, and we're gonna keep it going. I got merch. I'll be having, you know, website will be going up this summer. This will also be going in a designer store in Atlanta. I'll have jogging sets, short sets, hats, mugs, cups, you name it. Send Master Group. So yeah, tap in with me. Follow me on Instagram. It's #1 VEEZ_Riddles. Twitter, VEEZ Riddles. Facebook. I always stay blocked on Facebook. But you know, I got like 15 more days and I'll be unblocked. So add me or follow my Facebook page. I don't think I can have any more friends. Yeah, tap in with your boy VEEZ, man.
Shout out to the networking queen in the building, the home team. You already know, man. She be holding the team down.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Man, come on, man.
I have a request.
Uh-oh.
I'll just ask, whether it happens or not, I'll leave it up to you, and you can just let me know. It's whatever you can do. Okay, now that you're going to be touring with Chris Brown, there's actually 2 requests. No, nothing too bad. Okay, well, one, it would be awesome if he were on our show. That would be super dope.
That would be lit.
It's a hard request, but who knows? Second of all, like, if that's not to happen, that's okay. But like a signed T-shirt or a signed autograph would be like, a picture would be, I would love you forever.
We're gonna see what we can do then, you know.
Talk about it.
Because you know what? He's where I live in Canada. I live in Calgary, and it's one of the places that sometimes they'll come up and tour, sometimes they don't. But he's supposed to be in Toronto sometime within the next few months or whatever like that, which is like a 3 days drive.
Yeah.
Or whatever flight. And flights are literally like for us, all of the mandates are just coming off now for traveling in Canada.
Really?
And so, yeah, like they're just opening up. So getting to Toronto right now is going to be a very hard thing for me to do.
Yeah.
You know, that's like on my bucket list, just so you know.
Well, all right then. I'll definitely remember that and see what we could do.
If you remember, whatever, just let me know.
Oh yeah, for sure. We gotta make that happen. I'm trying to see what we can do. One of my friend goes out. Well, my friend goes out with his mother, so trying to see what we can work out or what can
put something together. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, let's see if we can put something together, man. It'll be dope. Y'all spin a block and we can talk about y'all tour and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that'll be super dope, man. Shouts out to the Culture Gang. Okay, I see you in the Google search engine. Yes. They own it. They already searching you right now. You know what I'm talking about?
Shout out. Let's get to it.
They already own it, man. But we appreciate you coming through, man. We definitely gonna have you back, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay in tune with us. We appreciate it. Time is something that you can't get back, so we appreciate you coming through, giving us some of yours.
Respect. I appreciate y'all having me here on the show, man. Shout out to y'all.
All right, bro. Appreciate it.
God bless you.
God bless y'all too. Peace.
Yo, hey, shouts out to the Culture Gang. Go ahead, Cari. Closed mouths don't get fed. You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead, Cari. Put your bid in. You know what I'm talking about? Cari.
I've been a Chris Brown fan for like ever. Just like
shouts out to Cari. You know what I'm saying? The Culture Gang.
And that's actually it is.
Sorry, Cari, misspelled your name. That's okay. We get it.
I forgive you.
We get it. You good, bro. We appreciate you tapping in with us for real.
Yeah.
It means a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, since I started my business a couple years ago, those are like the things that I did manifest with my business and doing this was being able to travel with this. And of course the mandates kind of shut everything down, whatever, that's okay. But it's still in the works, you know, there's like amazing things can happen, miracles can happen, you know, I'll never stop. Let's put it that way. And then I have like a few top artists and movie stars or whatever that are on my list of people that I do want to interview. And so, you know, I see everything where I began, you know, I officially launched in January of 2020 and it was right before everything, which was really cool. And so through these couple years, like, I can't believe how far I've come just in that time. And even just with you, meeting you, Bigg Ball, and starting this show, like, it's been amazing. And and we've met so many incredible people and artists, and it's just been incredible. And I'm like, you know, this is it. It's working. You know, I'm coming to fruition of what I wanted to do. And so thank you for doing this with me.
Cari.
If you're watching, like, there's another artist too, Little Baby as well, that we're gonna have on.
Little Baby is a piece. We got some stuff working in the back, definitely working. And Cari, you know, I cannot let you get out of here without saying the feeling is mutual. It has been a great experience working with you, us growing, developing this show, developing our friendship, developing our bond, creating a pact, and we have stuck to it. The show is growing. Everything is amazing. So I appreciate you just as much as you appreciate me. The feeling is mutual. And we just get started, Cari. We just get started. You know what I'm saying?
It's so cool. So if anybody out there, if you know, like, anyone bigger, you're connected, let us know. And we'll have them on the show. And yeah, because it's so fun. It's amazing.
Shouts out to the Culture Gang. Great show, Cari and Bigg Wall. We really do appreciate you guys. Thank you. Good show today, y'all. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate it. It means so much to us to have you tapping in and being a part of what we do, man. Because this is what it's all about. Whether you comment or not, you know what I mean? We not getting caught up on the comments or none of that. We just appreciate the fact that you give us your energy, and it really means a lot to us. So thank you so much to everybody that's watching. Everybody on Just TV, everybody in Calgary, everybody here in the States, in China, Japan, in Italy. Come on, Cari. You know what I'm saying? On Roku, channel 101, SSH 101. Shouts out to the whole team. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And you already know the vibes, man. If you have any questions, anything you want to talk about, like Cari said, if you got somebody that you may think be a perfect fit for us on the Culture Connections, tap in with myself or Cari. We would definitely tap in and try to make that happen. And you already know, like, comment, subscribe, join the Culture Gang, follow me on the Just the Culture Network, follow Cari on Underground C, you know what I'm saying, Underground Radio C, where she tap in and she have her own show, her own platform. And it's amazing, man. You already know the vibes, man. So until next week, we're going to be right back here with the same type of vibe, same type of energy, giving you news you can use. And we're going to have somebody else dope for you to interview. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to be dropping a promo real soon on our next week guest. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a heavy hitter for you guys next week as well.
We do. So again, we're not saying anything yet. You guys just have to wait. You have to wait. That's all. Yeah, absolutely.
So until next week, I'm your boy Big Wall.
I'm your girl Cari, and
this is the Culture Connection. And like I always say, your culture makes you who you are, so make sure they respect it. We're going to catch you on the next episode. We up out of here. Oh, shouts out to London. We appreciate you. Great show. We appreciate London, man, in the building. Shouts out to everybody that's watching.
Appreciate all of you, honestly.
Appreciate all of y'all, man. Thank
not
you
a show
so
without
much.
you guys. Yeah.
It's not. And we're going to be back next week, man. Stay in tune, man. We're going to see y'all next week, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all night, all right?
All you gotta do is hush, you ain't gotta say much when you make that right connection. If you wanna double up, keep the money in the tuck, I can put you in the right direction. I can never get enough, all I got is us, I speak the true confessions. Everything goes smooth cause I stay on the move and make them right connections. All you gotta do is hush, you ain't gotta say much when you make them right connections. If you wanna double up, keep the money in the tuck, I can put you in the right direction. I can never get enough, all I got is us, I speak the true confession. Everything goes smooth cause I stay on